Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm actually going to be planning in my personal wide planner, ring bound planner, so I'm super excited for that. This is going to be like a regular weekly plan with me, similar to my B6 plan with me's, but I've just decided, last week I finished my insert from Rocker Notebooks. I just used the whole thing, and I do have another one, but before I jumped into that, I thought I would give this a try. So in here, I actually have I had a couple different weekly inserts. I am, which I had mostly been using for work. So first I had this, this kind of like weekly overview, call it, that I use for mostly for work on like less busy weeks. I have a daily insert that I use on more busy weeks, so it's got like an overview and then like a sidebar and then some listing. And then I had also purchased the Jesenia's Personal Wider Plus inserts, which just look like this. They're just a week on 2 pages, really similar to my current B6 layout and a lot of other B6 layouts. They just are like slightly wider than personal wide ring bound inserts, so that they can hold this. And then they do like, anyway, if you check out my whole rings in a TN video, I have a whole thing like showing whether or not they stick out or not. But if they're in the front of your TN, basically, depending on your ring size, you're probably okay. So I have these right in the front here. Anyway, so I thought that I would use this, but I would miss my sidebar. So I thought that I would combine this with the other insert that I have in here to make a like kind of week on 4 pages listing spread and play around with that. So I actually printed one with it double-sided. So the front page is going to look like this. This is from Jesenia's Printables, and this is personal wide regular, so it just got a little bit of extra space since I printed it on the back of this insert. So I thought I would try that out for this week, that could be kind of fun before I, move into my next B or start my next B6 insert. I'm actually going to be using leftovers. I used this kit last week in my Erin Condren planner, and I have a ton left. So this is the Scribble Prints Co July Mystery Kit. So I'll show you what I have left to start with here. And then I'm actually going to use rose gold foil this week instead of gold foil. I did accidentally get 2 sheets of this sheet in my bundle, so I have extra stuff there. I have a bit of full boxes. This did come with like girls and children and all kinds of different stuff, an extra full box. So I'm really excited to use this. But I decided to use rose gold foil, even though like gold is the obvious choice here. But there was just so much gorgeous Simply Gilded washi that matched with this kit that I just wanted to be able to do both. Anyway, this is going to be a voiceover, so I'm going to toss it over the voiceover and jump in.
Okay, so I'm getting started with this sort of like sidebar from the first Jesenia's printable insert and just putting down a full box, some washi. I'm going to do a weekly ombre for a happy mail tracker and then one habit because that's what I had space for. And then the whole other side, I'm just going to put some washi at the bottom and like a header, but I'm just going to use that for to-do listing. I'm not going to put like stickers on that. But anyway, I really like how this turned out. I definitely went too busy on the second page, like with not enough white space, and it looks a little crowded for my taste, but I do really like the overall functionality. I just really wanted to use some of the full boxes, and then I had some half box worthy things, but I shouldn't have used half boxes because of the limited space. So definitely still a work in progress on how to like squeeze everything in when I want to use full boxes. But anyway, my habit for this week is doing my teeth because I have a dentist appointment on Thursday and I want to make sure that I like floss every day until then, so my teeth are in like top shape. Anyway, my ongoing battle with pregnancy related dental issues, even though I am not pregnant anymore. Anyway, I also wanted to use all of this washi. Again, I think both washis match the kit. They really don't match each other, but I really wanted to use all of them. So this spread is definitely a little busy and chaotic. I think next week, if I plan in here, I might just go with something a bit simpler. And then for this page, I drew a lot of inspiration from how Cindy from Llama's Love Lettering uses her Erin Condren horizontal, and I like the idea of using the skinny bows to like sort of break this up into 3 sections. And then I'm putting the date dots down, but I'm going to use like the space underneath the word to do weather, and then the middle space for like any important reminders or like timed events, and then the third space I'm going to put my dinner plans for the week. So that's how I decided to use that. I did have the date covers left over because I used foil ones in my spread for the week. week. So I just use those down. I'm going to put a 3-heart checklist cutting these down every day. But I'm going to run some washi across the top using some more of those skinny bows or the baby bows, the 5mm bows as headers. I liked getting to use this yellow with rose gold, like the mustard. I didn't like, I like this, but like it's not like a super practical washi to have, if you will. Like there's not going to be like a lot of opportunities to use this color, I feel like. So, and I am definitely team yellow, so let's go ahead and use yellow washi whenever we can. So I think like I like having 3 checklists, but then what I'm going to do is the camera's going to cut out, but I put full boxes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But like, honestly, I have kind of a busy week and like a lot of reminders. So I maybe should have just skipped the full boxes this week, but I really wanted to use them. And then I just or at least I should have skipped the half boxes if I was going to use full boxes, basically. Tuesday is trash day. I'm going to just mark that with a scribbler to measure where things need to be. And then I'm going to use this purple washi to as like a second header. But yeah, basically I just like tried to fit in like too much large and decorative stuff, and it doesn't look bad. It just looks like, especially the Friday to weekend transition, it just looks like a little bit more like busy, full, not enough white space at the end. Anyway, I did cover all of the bottom space with washi. I left a little bit of space at the bottom just so that I would have a little bit of extra space to run like the weekly plans into more. But I think next time I would maybe even do that a little bit more and use a little bit less washi, maybe just one piece. Again, I really like both of these washis and I really want to use them. I'm not really sure how they go together, although I do think they both individually would have looked nice with the kit, but whatever, we just went hard and chaotic this week, so that is fine. Anyway, moving on to my plans. I'm using these work labels to mark the hours that my nanny is working this week. So I'm putting that down on Monday and Wednesday, and then she's actually working on Thursday as well because I have to go to the dentist appointment and I did not feel like bringing the baby with me to the dentist. So I just put those 3 all down together while they forget. And then also on Monday, I need to pack my daughter's lunch as usual. And actually, we are volunteered to provide baked goods for the bake sale at her school. So I also need to bake some yummy treats for that. So I just decided I would write them both in on like this sort of bigger icon. And that is all I had there. I'm like rocking it old school this week and bringing in the dinos, or at least Chloe's. I think they look really cute. I haven't used them in so long, so that was kind of fun. Then on Tuesday, I wanted to mark that it was election day. I already voted, but it's still like an important thing. And, remember to read extra news or save time to read extra news, etc. Anyway, my daughter also has school. I will be doing drop-off, so I used my Once More with Love munchkin for that and the script from Rose Colored Days. And then I'm going to put in a little clear overlay bow to just like remind myself that I need to bring the bake sale stuff with me. And then that day, I probably will also need to do some filming, so I marked that down. And then I wasn't sure what else to do for that day. Tuesday was like my least busy day, or my least busy day that I didn't use a full box anyway, so I just left that blank for now, and I will circle back to it on Wednesday. I have a mom's night out that's like sponsored by all the kids that are the same age at my daughter's school, which is so cute. And even though like the half box doesn't really fit, I really wanted to use it. And these are my new drink doodles from Inky and the Brain. The haul with some of these newer stickers will be up next week. I'm a little discombobulated. I like to save my hauls until they have like a lot, till they're like a good meaty length, because I feel like long hauls are like more popular. But hopefully that's a good sign that I haven't been shopping as much lately, but I actually don't think that that's true. I think this one's just going to be a really, really long haul, and I guess I'm not as chatty as some on my hauls. Maybe I should work on that. Anyway, then on Thursday, my daughter has school again. I have my dentist appointment. I also need to do laundry, so I wanted to leave myself a laundry list. And then as well, we have parent-teacher conferences, which like I don't even know what that is for a 2-year-old, but like how cute is that? Like, come on, I'm really excited about that. And I got like the primo spot that's like right before pickup. Like I was like the first person to sign up in her class. So because we drop her off kind of early. So anyway, I signed her up like right away, so that we could get the I'll call it the creme de la creme spot, because that way we can just go to the conference and then pick her up from school and drive her home, and I don't have to drive there again, because we don't live the closest to her school. Anyway, I decided to use that 3-heart checklist for laundry, and since I had my Paper Chic Plans girls out for the dentist, I grabbed the laundry one as well to mark for that. Then on to Friday, I believe I'm going to go to next. Oh no, I was grabbing a little school scribbler for and my school script word to mark the conferences and the school. So then on to Friday, our cleaning people are coming, so I grabbed another scribbler for that. Or I will be grabbing one, yeah. And then, and since I usually mix up the hair colors, but since I had used like all the brown-haired ones, I just stuck with that. And then on Friday, it's also my sister-in-law's birthday, so I wanted to mark that down, and I grabbed another Chloe for that. And then as well, I just, whatever fun thing we do, I only had space for a little thing, so I just went ahead and squeezed that in there. Again, this is looking very, very busy, a little bit more busy than I would like, but it's also kind of fun, and I'm just getting to know this space. I do feel like vertically there's a little bit less space than in my B6 Rock Your Notebook. I mean, I know it's like 1/4 of an inch left, and this has like space for the washi, so I think that's probably why, but I could like just do one strip of Simply Gilded and then run the plans down longer. To the weekend, the first thing I actually wanted to put down was on Saturday. We've basically been going to the Domain, which is like this outdoor shopping mall, every Saturday, and but we've been going like later, so I wanted to mark down to go like a coffee run. So we have a free Starbucks, and I want to go. They have like a Starbucks Reserva in the Domain, but we like by the time we get there, I'm already always so like caffeinated that I can't go. So I want to save my freebie Starbucks to go and get a Reserva one. I used to go all the time when we lived in New York. It's so good. If you have like a Reserva with like the special machine near you, I highly recommend that if you are not like a sweet drinks person. It's just like really good, really cool, plain coffee. So we're saving our freebie, and we're going to go to the Domain early and do that next weekend. Anyway, then also just making myself a little errands checklist, and then left space for a little fun activity. I decided to use these fall dinos to mark all my fun activities for the week, just because it's fall and they match the kit, and I have 6 kajillion of them. Like honestly, I have so many. They're like leftover from last year and from like grab bags and stuff. But I think I have like 6 sheets of fall dinos. Anyway, on Sunday, giving myself space for another activity, and then just also want to mark down that to do a planning session. Like I said, I forgot to put my videos in here, so I'll just write them in the other part of the insert. But I probably didn't say that yet. I will say that at the end of the video. And then as well, I'm just going to mark down to paint my nails on Sunday because I had a little bit of extra space, so I just wanted to mark either like a bath or paint nails or something. Anyway, I am going to turn off the camera and get this filled out, do a little bit of deco on the front sheet, and then I will be right back to wrap this up. I'll say I think this worked really well, and I'm leaning towards planning in here again next week, so let me know what you think about that versus going back to my B6 in the comments below.
Okay, that is everything all filled out. So I haven't done like my to-do listing generally for the week or my meal planning, but I did know what we were having on Tuesday, so I wrote that in so you could see how this is going to work. I also have filled out mostly my second page as much as I know right now. Again, I like kind of, because I really wanted to use some of the full boxes, I didn't like, and then I forgot some things that I would usually put in, like packing lunches or like, but I just tried to make it work for this week. I still think it's like plenty of space. I have some duplication between sort of this page and the front page, but that's fine. And I'll sort of fill this out and figure it out. It's going to take me like more than 1 week to be comfortable with this style. And I feel like that's always the case for a new insert, but that's totally fine. And I have plenty of time to play around with it if I want to. And or I can also go back to my B6. But this was really fun to do, and I do think it's like kind of cool. I like this weekly overview. I like doing the deco down the side there. So this was just really fun. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. Still a ton. I feel like, honestly, it almost feels like, I feel like I could even do another spread with all this stuff left over. So I probably will, especially because I do have like all these extra fashion full boxes. I did use finally all the other full boxes. So it is a ton left. I did my writing on the planner in a Pigma Micron, and I did my writing on the Scribble Prints Co stickers, actually with a Sharpie Ultrafine. I've been into that again lately. I do have a peach palm on here and another Fur and You dangle clip down here. I really like this, so we're gonna see how this works. I forgot to put my videos in here, so then I put them over here. So we're gonna work through this, and if I like it this week, I might even try it again next week, but otherwise I'll be back in my B6. Either way, stay tuned to my channel and my Instagram to see everything going on at My Crafty Plans. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram, as I already said. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.